Being an author isn't hard. The real challenge is understanding the truth, the awareness, the discipline, and the responsibility that it takes to be successful in this path. Understanding how far I can come along in this allowed me to finally let go and truly realize to be successful as an author and writer and to be well adjusted in any book you want to write, you have to trust yourself more than anyone out there. If you don't know me, I'm Arnel Arcega. I'm an author, writer, and educator to make sure people stay on this path of reading and writing. I'm one of the healthiest writers you could possibly ever encounter, and I truly want to educate people on books and writing. With the rise of AI and social media, it's been a challenge to get people to read, but understanding those who want the help, who come to videos like this, will take my word and I will personally help you. You can check out the Instagram down below and I can help you get started from there. For now, going back to the start of this video, the real challenge isn't the writing. The real challenge is you yourself. And understanding that belief, you as the figure you are, helped determine the mindset that made me a successful writer you see currently. My life as a 16-year-old writer, author, and hell, you could call it an influencer, has been relatively steady. I've been enjoying this process of recording videos every other day, staying consistent on this path, and just commuting to a following. I love this path because it's one of those where I can share my information while documenting something I worked extremely hard on. I started writing back in my freshman year of high school since I noticed how far I've written in my essays, as well as any kind of story information, likewise in English class. This helped me determine what I want out of writing simply because I enjoy the process, and it's one of those where no matter where I go, it's my best skills that I can hone in and craft on. And now as a writer, I'm not entirely absorbed in this craft. I'm not writing 24/7. What I am doing is using the information that I learn when writing in my free time to then cultivate the information I'm giving out. I'm making sure people who follow the same path of reading and writing stay true to that path while also staying in the healthiest manner possible. As a 16-year-old, it's truly effective to do this all so young, but I have much to learn in this path I'm going through, and I enjoy processing what I'm going to make in my third project. It's a lot to take in, yes, and there's many benefits and drawbacks that come with it. The benefits of being an author consists of understanding what works and what doesn't in writing, what people want out of your system, and what you can do as the writer you are. Obviously, you can get editors. Obviously, you can get informational writers and all these kinds of other devices like AI. It's good to see what works and what doesn't, but following that own benefit, it's been one of the hardest struggles to see what works for me. As an author, very similar to an influencer likewise on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, understanding what works for you is determined on the drawbacks you are given. The drawbacks of being an author come far and few between. One of the most notable ones is the fact that you're honestly separated from a lot of people. You're separated in the fact that to make a good story, you need to create it yourself. In my own case, I spent a lot of my first book coming up with the idea. I wrote it all down in one spitball and it just came out fully adjusted, even if I'm not entirely proud on it. There's a reason why as an author I haven't fully published it. Now you could call that uncredible, but I've still fully written this story and I posted it online. So for my case, I can say it's totally legit in the fact that I have something well worth reading, even if it's not the traditional route. In terms of publishing, there's a lot to take in, and it's good to see what works and what doesn't. For me, I'm not the credible person to take that information, but when I get to that point, I can personally help you out with publishing, the process of just creating something well effective to others. You came to this video looking at the title, the mindset that made me let go as an author. What mindset that truly separated those benefits and drawbacks to make something that would allow me to succeed? The simple truth, I took the time and responsibility. While I don't have the information to tell you how to publish a book, nor how to gain the support required, all I got is my editor, John, which I use effectively, and he communicates well ever since I wrote Artist v Critic. Nonetheless, The process of writing is a long, winding process similar to albums or super long YouTube videos. It's a process in which you need to take in the time and responsibility. You can make it anytime, anywhere, and it's a fantastic metric to tell how far you can come along in a project. But the process to succeed is one of those where you yourself need to take in the responsibility, take in the information required, and take in the discipline that will allow you to be successful in any career. This is one of the most notable examples as an author, because even as a 16-year-old, I'm using my influence on YouTube to explain something that many people will take in. Thousands of people throughout the world outside of my own country will allow themselves to write books and cultivate an audience of their own. And I think that's absolutely fantastic, especially in the case of reading and writing. It's a needed process that many AI bots will take over, but in the time we have now, it's so easy to tell the difference between AI and real voices. And in that process, many people will still choose to follow the real idea, which is why I choose this passionate end of reading. Is it my entire life? No. But in the case of just creation and making something that will benefit thousands and tens of thousands of people, this is what I do to succeed. And more than anything, I call that a successful venture that I feel will work in your own benefit. This is more or less a motivational idea that I personally feel authentic to share about. It's one of those where I want to document how far I've come along and the sheer progress I've made going front to back, which is why I'm telling you this action step. Take this video in mind and start writing a simple idea. This could be in your journal, a blank Google Doc, or even just somewhere on the internet. Write that idea down. You truly want to be an author, yes? So take that damn effort and follow my advice of just staying consistent and staying responsible. If you want to see exactly what you do, here's the simple truth. Do it all in a consistent manner. Do it all in every other day, and then just keep on building on top of that idea. The more you flourish on it, the better it becomes. As I said earlier in this video, I spitballed my first book, so I honestly had no idea what I was doing. The more you gain experience in this field, the better you'll succeed. And those who are more dedicated to their books, those more dedicated to their writing, will definitely stand way above everyone here, as everyone below will just be on the average. If I'm over here and you're down here, I'm going to bring you up to this level. And I guarantee if you follow this path, I'm telling you, this will be the best choice you'll make in your entire life. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you can check out my other one so you could take in the information required. If you want to succeed as an author, there's tons of ways to do it. I have many videos explaining the thorough process of books, and this is one of the first steps you can check out. If you want to see my other stuff, like my books itself, they're down in the description, along with my other socials. And until next time, keep on reading, keep on writing, and take care.